I'm Shinji and I'm here today with Better Music and we're checking out the brand new Roland DJ-707m. Their absolutely brand new mixer, which I'm super excited to check out. So with this new controller, Roland are really targeting their event DJs and people who are going to move around a lot and who aren't going to be able to expect the same kind of conditions every time. And the way that they've approached that is by including as many inputs as you could possibly fit on a controller. You've got your standard 4 inputs, 1 PC, 1 line, 1 phono for each channel. And then you can also throw in 2 computers at the same time. So each DJ can control as many channels as they want. You've got 2 mic inputs on the back. You've got another 2 auxiliary inputs on the front, one of which is a dual 1/4 inch and another is a 3.5mm. So if Rhonda the wife wants to throw on whatever she's got for a little party playlist, you can throw that in. You've got dual headphone outputs, one of which is a 3.5 as well. What else have you got? What other cool shit have you got? You got a range of booth and output options. So no matter what kind of output and speaker setup you've got, you never know what kind of setup you're gonna need. So with this thing, Roland is really targeting portability as their main focus. Like you've got your standard 4-channel layout, 3-band EQ, you've got a bunch of options for mic inputs in terms of EQing those, applying effects, you've got your standard small little jog wheels, you've got some touch pads, sort of the normal stuff that you'd find on a controller, but its versatility comes with what kind of situation you throw it into. Like, are you going to be throwing it on a small PA at a person's party? You can pick this thing up and take it to the club. Speaking of picking up, I love the fact that the edges are completely beveled, so that, especially with other controllers, trying to pick them up can be a bit of a hassle, whereas this thing, you can really just get your fingers in there and rip it off the table if you really want to. And it's big enough, but not too big, so that you can probably fit it in most flight cases, which is a fantastic bonus. It's pretty compact, so you're going to find a lot of what you want within a short distance. You've got a nice little screen here to display the BPMs of each track, so you never really have to look too hard at your computer if you kind of have a setup going where you know what song's coming up next. Otherwise, it's pretty standard out of the gate. So Roland really thought about this in terms of where you're going to be taking it. Like, is the DJ booth too small? Doesn't matter, this thing is super compact and you still get all the functionality of 2 decks and a 4-channel mixer. Want to carry it around with you? It's also super light, super easy to maneuver around. You're going to be able to fit this in most flight cases pretty easily, and it's also sturdy as a rock. You're not going to break this thing. With the option of having so many microphones, you can essentially hand one to everybody on the crew, everybody at a wedding, everybody at a party, and everybody can have a bit of fun. And while you're at that, you can apply effects. Channel 3 actually has an 808 and a 909 built into it. So even if you don't have tracks set up for them to do their rad freestyle over, you know that you can make something on the fly for them. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's assume that your beats are garbage and nobody at the party wants to freestyle over them. Well, this one is fully compatible with Serato in the idea that you can load songs off SoundCloud and Tidal to use on the fly, so you don't even need to have a USB or a phone full of songs for them to use. And even if that doesn't work, you can completely hook this thing up to a mixer and use it with a live band. It's got MIDI output, so you never know what kind of sequencing and sampling you might get up to while you're on the fly. So I had a blast coming in. This thing is actually a lot of fun. I'm really keen on seeing where it goes and maybe getting my hands on one. If you're interested in getting your hands on one, there's going to be tons of links down below in the comments and description, but make sure to comment, like, and subscribe.